There's a moment out there on the water when time stands still, when the world around you fades, and all that exists is a line in your hand, a cold light beer in the other, the lure in the deep, and the hope that today will be the day. Most Pokemon stories are tales of triumph and defeat, beating the game the fastest, beating the most difficult challenge, becoming a world champion. However, there are also stories that transcend the game itself, stories of determination, endurance, and the indomitable human spirit. For 9 months, one dumbass set out on a quest not for glory, not for fame, but for a rare and elusive treasure, a stinky purple fish. But this was no ordinary journey. It was a trial by fire, where every step forward was met with a setback, where hope was as fleeting as a whisper in the wind. This is the story of how Chris Piché got a full odds shiny Feebas, while his chat was able to stop him.
We have a stream that could possibly be considered a form of torture. The date was Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. That weekend, I had watched another stream on my YouTube homepage titled, "Stream Doesn't End Until We Find Feebas," which I thought was an interesting idea. You see, back in 2002, when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire came out, Feebas was notably the most annoying Pokemon to get in the entire franchise. And this is because its encounter mechanic was abnormal. Most rare Pokemon had a rate at which they could appear, but Feebas didn't work like this. Feebas was only available by fishing on Route 119, but on 6 specific tiles. And if you happen to be fishing on these tiles, the game would generate a Magikarp, Tentacle, or Carvanha, depending on the rod you're using, and then do a coin flip to switch it out for a Feebas. There's another catch, though. The locations of these 6 tiles were randomly generated on a new game to any of the 400 tiles that are accessible on the river. That means you never know where Feebas will be, and sometimes those tiles could even be locked behind a waterfall. Not only is this a problem, there's a chance after a period of time that these tiles will get shuffled again. To sum all of this up, Feebas is a nightmare just to encounter. The stream I watched lasted a few hours before the streamer managed to find a Feebas, which was cool, but I thought, hey, maybe I could take this a step further. What if it was a shiny hunt? That way, not only do you have to find a Feebas tile, but you have to roll a 1 in 8,192 chance, and then a coin flip to pull up a Feebas from the river. A decent idea, but it really loses what makes it interesting after you found that tile. So what if I took it even further? Crowd control was a tool I was playing around with a lot in the fall of 2023. It essentially allows viewers of the stream to interact with the game in real time. And in Pokemon Emerald, you can either help the streamer or hurt the streamer, with options like warp the player, give a Pokemon, de-level a Pokemon, give an item, faint the team. You kind of get the idea. Chat can pretty much do anything they want to the game while I'm playing, which was the exact amount of chaos I wanted for this challenge. Now, let's go back to November 2023. I'm gonna get a shiny Feebas. Here's the catch. You guys can do anything to stop me, same as we've been doing the last couple streams, but all you gotta do is prevent me from getting a shiny Feebas. Now, is that gonna be easy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It would be a nightmare even without chat trying to stop me. This is how I imagined the stream would work. I expected chat to eventually get tired and bored and give up. Then I would yank up the stupid purple fish and call it a wrap. That is, until while I was on stream, I got a little overzealous and I made a quick decision to add one little house rule that would change everything. Can we boost shiny odds? No. In fact, if you give me a random shiny and it ends up being a Feebas, I'm gonna restart the game. How does that sound? This was the single worst idea I've ever had. This early? No! I want to break something. You piece of... I haven't even gotten 10! What is wrong with you? Fuck! 3? I'm gonna freak out. 2, 3, box 4. No! I hate this fucking run. Okay, I've never been so mad at a message. This, no, 2 in a row. It's been 10 seconds. this is fun. What the fuck, chat? 2, 3. This one one little change to the challenge effectively turned it into my personal nightmare. I would go stream after stream after stream watching my PC boxes fill with Feebas sent by chat, and I would go without ever finding a single tile for hours and hours. Sometimes I couldn't get out of the truck in Little Root Town. Occasionally, I wouldn't even get to Route 119 for an entire stream. And seeing as Feebas fishing began to take over my entire YouTube channel, we ended up giving the shiny hunt a specific day of the week where I would stream it, thus birthing an entire tradition on my channel, Feebas Friday. This was my little fishing hell. I would wake up cold in the middle of the night, having nightmares about Feebas. This stupid, weak, dumb, ugly fucking fish was the bane of my existence, my mortal enemy, and chat made sure I knew. But like any omnipotent any power, sometimes chat was good, and sometimes chat was bad. There were groups in the community who were righteous forces, hoping for the end of Feebas Friday, gifting me Master Balls, Pokemon that could help me blast through the game, but there were also those who were on the side of evil, sending hundreds of Feebas my way, hoping for a shiny roll of what felt like a 1 in 10 chance every time. We ended up building a route to look for tiles as fast as possible, and that route went like this. If nobody in chat was willing to help me, I would play the game as normal, always picking Trico as my starter, which isn't the most optimal starter in Emerald, but there's a reason I'll mention in a second. This almost never worked, as it took too much time to get 5 badges before a shiny Feebas entered my PC, but if chat gave me the balance badge and surf to start the game, I was almost always guaranteed to have a Feebas I could surf with, and I would skip the first rival battle to go directly to Slateport. In a perfect world, I would catch a high-level Tentacool or Pelipper on the way, and because I picked Trico as my starter, I could destroy May quickly under Cycling Road, go right to Route 119, and pray that chat gives me a fishing rod. If chat decided to warp me to Fortree City from the beginning of the game, I could work backwards from there and catch 2 Linoons to take on May on Route 119 in reverse to get to the water. We also learned that the best team for this challenge required Cradilly, or something with the suction cups or sticky hold ability, to make sure I'm almost always pulling up fish. And also a Pokemon like Abra that knows teleport in case this happens. Why is it working backwards? Why does it want me to fish like this? What? Any Pokemon that chat sent to me was also at my disposal, but they always had the OT for the member of chat who sent it. So most of the time, they didn't even obey. Chat also loved to try to soft lock me. Don't lock me here!
Don't freeze the game. Don't crash the game.
I hope things work out for you, Birch. No! Thanks a lot. I need... Oh! Fuck it, we're playing Google Snake! One place chat continued to use over and over again was the Battle Frontier, since it was absolutely fucking useless for this challenge. But one day, I recognized something I could use to my advantage. Pokemon that were sent by chat came in around the same level as the highest leveled Pokemon in my party. If I went to the Battle Factory, I could use a rental team of level 100s to make Pokemon that came from chat come in around the same level. And if my team didn't have a teleport Pokemon to get me out of there, there was a PC in there, and it didn't count as a Pokemon Center, so I could just grab Abra and get the fuck out. This ended up being huge, since the only place I could go from the Battle Frontier was Lily Cove, and working backwards, I could beat any trainer including May and get back to Route 119 pretty easily with a team of level 100s, as long as chat didn't fuck things up. Even after optimizing my route, figuring out oversights I could use to my advantage, and having dedicated chat members looking to help me complete the run, months of Feebas Friday streams still went by to no avail. I was resetted dozens and dozens of times, and weird things started to happen. I can't see! I can't see! I can't see! What? 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 This one's shiny! It's invisible, but it's shiny!
Why did a random number just text me this? I'm dead serious.
Chat figured out ways to crash the game and force me to reset. I don't think I know that song. You should put it in the Discord so I can find out what the song is. What the fuck, bad egg? Give me an Abra. I got an Alakazam. What the fuck? This is not gonna do anything. Chat figured out ways to stall me and get more coins to send more Feebas. It's like they took the cool quality about him. Oh, he's red and shiny. Stop teleporting me! I'll just make him Scyther again. Fucking stop! Those are just... I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm just gonna wait out the slippery ground. I'm just gonna wait here. Can't we just look at the hours and have a little empathy? No, I guess not. Chat would straight up torture me. This is like... It's like being berated right now. I'm trying to play the game, but I keep getting put on ice, and then chat's like, I have your address, I have your address, I know where you live. Tentacool! Shiny! Oh, that hurts. That means we've lost our boy. We get Trico, because we get water types really easily. Lost all your repentant completion. What the? This is the worst luck! This is the worst luck ever! That's a full odds tutorial Zigzagoon! No shot! Holy shit! I can't believe that! Oh. Oh, it does. Oh, no, it does. 4 is the Zigzagoon. I needed to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Let's get spinning. Just spread misinformation? Oh! That was a 50-50 chance for that to be a Feebas. I should have used a luxury ball. I still can. No! What have you done, chat? My computer literally shit itself. I didn't click that. And I was losing my mind. Oh, it's all wet. I was desperate, so I decided, without changing the rules in any way, I needed to take matters into my own hands. I tried making bets with chat. I will drop $400 and donate 200 members if this is the run. It looks like we're not getting 200 members. New offer, 500 free bass fishes for me. Every half hour you guys get 200 coins instead of 50. I'm scared I'm gonna pass through these Feebas and it's gonna be purple. We broke the deal here. I tried tricking chat into thinking we weren't fishing for Feebas. Playing some good old-fashioned solitaire today. But no, not with a fishing rod. We're just playing solitaire today. What? No, the crowd. What do you mean crowd control is open? I don't know what you're talking about. Show us your hands? I don't know what the big deal is. Fine, it's Feebas Tuesday. Fuck off. I even tried to make my stream unwatchable so people would just fucking leave. Oh, I did it. I drove some people out. Shh, 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 shh. You're getting very sleepy. Have sleepy dreams about Feebas rather than click button. You don't want to go to crowd control. Crowd control's scary. Because wow. Man, I would be extra tired if I fuck! But even through all of that, chat would not stop. Chat wanted to see me suffer more and more the harder I tried. But I'm stubborn. I'm the guy who played through all of Pokemon Fire Red when his team was permanently frozen. I'm the guy who waxed his leg because chat told him to. And there's still a gross, lumpy, hairy patch on his leg that won't seem to grow back. And it's a minor inconvenience when he visits his parents' house on a hot day and he wants to wear shorts, but he doesn't want to have to address the gross little square on his leg. I don't give up. At this point, everything had become Feebas. I was given a Feebas plush at PAX. Alarock, one of my mods, gave me a custom fishing controller that had tracked the number of Feebas I encountered on it digitally and let me fish as if I was using an actual fishing rod, which was the coolest thing in the world until I used it 1,000 times and it stopped working. Feebas Friday was an entire goddamned culture on the channel. And as the community grew, the challenge got harder and harder. More people were ruining the run. More people were sending Feebas. And everyone thought there would never, ever be an end. That this was my Sisyphus. A Chrysippus, Piché. I was going to fish for Feebas until I died. That is, until 193 chat resets in on Feebas Encounter 5,306, 177 hours into the run. 9 months of Feebas Fridays.
I remember that shit. Pirates of the Caribbean Online. I made...
Pause. This is not the end of the run. I have not completed it here. This was a pivotal moment where numerous things could happen. Yes, there was a scenario where I catch this Feebas and the run ends forever, but there's also a world where chat faints my party or faints this Feebas before I even get to my bag to throw a ball. There's also a world where chat crashes the game right now, or even crashes the game after I catch it before I can save. And there's also a world where I choose not to catch the fish. I mean, think about it. This is my whole life now. What is Chris Piché without Feebas Friday? What is the Chris Piché community without Feebas Friday? How can I just abruptly let it end here? Something that for some brings so much joy and for others brings so much pain. Of course I was gonna fucking catch the fish. Are you kidding me? I put all my undivided attention into that shit immediately. I wasn't gonna go another 9 months of getting tortured every week. Are you crazy? It was like a caveman discovering fire. I went full unga bunga when I saw this thing. It literally didn't feel real, and everyone went crazy.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. We're naming it Beefas. It's over. 176 hours. 41 minutes and 50 seconds. 9 months.
From one legend to another, congratulations, Chris Piché, you have won a shiny Feebas.
Thank you. Fridays are free. We did it. I don't know how to feel. It doesn't feel real. What was I talking about? Don't poison my beef ass. Pirates of the Caribbean Online. How cool I think Pirates of the Caribbean Online is.
So Feebas Friday was over. And with Team Aqua as my witness for hundreds of hours, I had maybe one of the most difficult shinies to catch ever saved to my game. My Moby Dick. Beefas the Feebas. But where does this leave us now? Well, I fucking hate Feebas now, that's a given, but I'm proud. I persevered through the most painful challenge I've ever done on this channel. And through that challenge, I think I grew a lot. Well, no, I mean, I got embarrassed a lot on stream. I went a little crazy here and there. I didn't really grow at all mentally or physically. I mean, if we want to talk about physical growth, I think some of my hair might have fallen out from the stress. But if there's one thing I've come to understand, it's that even in the face of what seems impossible, the human spirit has the power to endure and overcome. I can smile knowing that every obstacle is just another step forward. I know that as long as I keep trying, no matter how daunting the odds, I'll eventually find my way through. Unless it's Wii Baseball, because that shit is fucking rigged.
Bald, balls, 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 bald. He has a monkey. He has a monkey.